proudly say
Nah,
things.
Aaron's black.
Aaron's the blackest dude I know. Oh, are these things I'm not supposed to say, or is this fine?
No, Kaden isn't here right now.
All
We're allowed
this
to
is
do it.
most
We're
of this.
allowed
Yeah,
to do whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
This is all getting cut out probably.
Or it won't. Just
Oh God, just like 3 seconds might be in. I don't know.
It was Kaden's idea to put on Three Stooges in the background.
Oh, that's quirky. Kaden's a quirky little girl.
Hey, Kaden.
Speaking
Goodbye.
of you, come
We're
on
live.
in.
Oh, shit.
Welcome.
I'm not ready at all, but okay.
The quirky
Yeah,
girl
no, that
herself.
was the point. We wanted to get you off your heels.
How you doing? How you doing today?
We told the camera he was
My
here.
eyes hurt. I just put contacts in,
Oh,
and they're really fucking with me.
Dude, genetics do fuck you. Yesterday at work, there was a bee in my car, and I genuinely turned into a little girl. I had to, I stopped work. I'm allergic to bees, so I'm
I
in
always forget
fury.
that, yeah. You were just... you just... Caden's got fucked up eyes. You're allergic to bees. I'm a golden fucking statue over here.
Yeah, no, do you have any allergies or anything?
No.
Ah, damn. Were you
Except for my piss
circumcised?
poor genetics. Unfortunately, I was. Hashtag give me my foreskin back.
I guess there's one defect.
Yeah, but
Other than that, you're just
it's not a genetic defect.
You're a perfect wasp.
What the fuck does that mean?
A white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Oh, that kind of was 100%. Except for a couple things. Not a Protestant.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm kind of dumb. I don't know what Protestant is even the split of the church, because Martin Luther, he made Lutherans, right?
So I'm like 90% sure it's split like Protestants and Catholics. Like one of them believes in magic, the other one like fucking hates people who like magic, who even think about magic. So I think it's
So the Protestants were killing the witches,
yeah,
for sure.
100%. Yeah,
Damn,
that was the domineering force.
Imagine just having critical thinking and you have to hide that shit.
Like, oh no, please don't. Oh,
Oh, that would be.
I could do it.
I don't know. Part of me thinks when I think of witch trials and stuff, I try to think that I'd be on the side that like understands that they're not witches.
Like,
But
no, guys, no.
No, I think I would definitely be burning bitches.
Oh, 100%. Because you can't be like, well, come on,
Gotta
guys.
talk into the mic.
Because then they're like, burn him, he's a witch. Oh, I'm so sorry. Burn him, he's a witch. But so you just have to be like, oh, not me.
Yeah. What was the like? I guess was there a small fucking layer, or I can't think of the word. What I'm trying to say, I'm kind of high, but I'm sure it didn't take much to be considered a witch.
Probably not. Probably the ability to read would get you burned.
Or like if somebody catches you masturbating, you call them a witch.
Yeah, they hear you. Okay, here's like one of the scenarios is you just hated your neighbor, right? Like your neighbor just sucks. You can just go claim that bitch is a witch.
Yeah, true. Or a
Like,
divorce.
she's a little insider. Yeah, you can't keep your husband. Ooh, you're a witch.
Oh, is Kaden fucking dying, dude?
I was debating if I should go check on it.
Oh my god.
Should I?
I'm sure he's
I don't
fine.
know. At this point, I think we should.
I'll be right back, guys.
I don't know. Let him cook.
we can keep talking about witches. We can cut all of this if we want.
No, it's fine. Hold on. We're gonna freeball here. We're gonna say the things that aren't allowed.
Have you played the?
I'm every modern comedian. God damn it.
Just putting eye drops in.
Oh, that makes sense.
Caution tape over my mouth. You're not ready for what I got to say.
You're not ready for what I'm about to say, losers.
No,
I'm about to say crazy stuff.
I argued for like 30 minutes this morning about how the Snyderverse was bad, and I felt like an actual cliche because I should have just let who I was arguing with enjoy the things they were a fan of. But no, I had to be like, no, the Snyderverse is bad. Watchmen was not good.
You're just a class act hater. I understand.
Yeah, no, but funny enough, it's to a point where I had to talk about this in therapy, but my hatred is a form of fun for me.
That's fair. I have to tell people sometimes, like, I just like to argue sometimes. Like with Steven and I, my older brother, we just argue for fun. It is probably psychotic, but nothing is more fun than saying, no, you're wrong.
Are you back?
Yeah, there's a fucking tear in my contact. It was
God.
tiny
Oh
little thing.
shit, dude, that
And I
sounds
had
so
no
painful.
idea, and it was just like slightly uncomfortable. That shit was ass. Fuck that. Fuck contacts, bro.
I can't do
crazy.
eye stuff.
It's crazy.
In the new, what was I just talking about? Oh, I was talking about fucking the hatred being
Being a
an
class,
S tier hater.
world class hater.
Hating's
who
fun
fucking
though.
Yeah.
Hating's good, yeah.
Yeah, it keeps things moving along for sure. It's good for society to be a hater.
People like to think they did good at something, and you gotta tell them no, you didn't.
It's so funny for
I
me
don't
to.
think it's less of that. I think it's more.
It's so
more
funny
of-
for me to spend money for an hour talking about how I should stop being so judgmental and critical, and then I just go on my podcast and go, "No, hating is the best thing ever. I love doing it."
You gotta
everything-
give people credit for making things because without it, you couldn't even hate on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very happy that that dumb fuck made that show.
Zack Snyder for making the DCU.
All of Zack Snyder films. I don't think.
You gotta do a Mystery
Yeah.
Science Theater 3000. Just do one of them. It's so good.
Dude,
Um,
a
The
lot of
Mystery
people-
Science Theater 3000. Just watching bad movies and just making fun of them.
Yeah.
So a lot of
It's-
like YouTube commentary channels, ones that normally talk about movies or stuff, on their Patreon, they'll just do that where
Yeah,
they'll
it's a tried
they'll
and
upload
tested
the audio
formula.
and like Shrek 1 audio take, and you just when you press play for the movie, you press play on the audio, and you're watching it
I
with
think-
friends now.
I think that's what I was born to do, though. I'm so good at that. Sitting on a couch.
This movie sucks, and here's why.
Yeah, just being the
3-hour
most
synopsis.
judgmental fucking asshole the world has ever seen. Yeah.
You're trying to watch like fucking The Fifth Element, and we're just talking about fucking barbecue wings. We're just like, no, man, boneless is where it's at. And I'm very adamant about traditional. It's not even about the movie anymore.
I forgot about that movie though. Actually, I haven't seen that since I was like 8, and that was a weird one.
That's the one with the chick in the skimpy outfit, right?
I think so. And Die Hard.
David
guy.
Bowie, right?
No, Bruce Willis. Completely different person.
I feel like David Bowie made a bunch of random cameos in movies, and I don't know where anymore.
Did we talk about the SpongeBob
He did
cameo?
a Doctor Who cameo.
He was in Doctor Who too.
I think he did like a 1-episode
He
cameo.
was in Zoolander. He was in SpongeBob. He was in Doctor Who. There's probably more. Those are the ones I
might be
know.
wrong. I might be thinking of a different movie. Something along the lines of Doctor Who.
Apparently,
genre.
he was involved with David, what's his nuts, the guy of Gorillaz. He was part of the discussion in the New York scene.
David Albarn.
I didn't want to actually say his name. I did know his name, but I refused to acknowledge it. David Albarn, yeah.
He's the cake guy too, right? Or not cake? What was the
Blur.
Blur? That's what it is.
Yeah. David Bowie was in a lot of areas, had his hands in a lot of pies.
Busy guy, yeah.
Yeah, it revolutionized many decades. Well, not kind of revolutionized. Just half of it was, just playing into what was the mainstream for the time. But
There's two parts of me. One loves David Bowie and loves the the artsy fartsy beatnik stuff. But the other part of me is like the test guy that goes gay, just like, and I just can't. But like that's fine.
Oh, fuck. What's the goddamn Ground Control Major Tom song? I can't think of the fucking name.
Don't tell him.
Oh, either way, yeah, that song and Under Pressure.
see,
Best songs. Only good songs. I hate to be that guy.
Who's
gotta
under
say it,
pressure
though.
with?
Queen, I know.
Okay.
That. I like Queen so much more than David Bowie. I'll die on that hill.
I'll have you know that is a Queen song.
No, I'm aware.
Okay.
No, yeah. But like their
Just the two
careers
things that
compared
he
to
likes.
David Bowie, yeah.
I can understand. That's a little insane for sure. But I feel like you definitely got to be an Andy Warhol in that kind of scene of just being like, okay, that's crazy. Here's my crazy.
You
Yeah,
wanna talk about Andy
David
Warhol?
Bowie isn't
Fuck
as
Andy
consistent.
Warhol. I hate that dude.
You hate pop art.
I hate Andy Warhol.
Do tell.
He pissed on copper and sold it. It's crazy. I hate.
I'm sorry. I never mind. Anyways, Andy Warhol, his whole thing was he was attempting to describe art. He was attempting to capture art. So instead, in the process of everybody critiquing his art, that was his artistic moment.
I can get
So,
behind it.
It
and
wasn't the Campbell soup. It was how everybody reacted to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I could get behind it until you start using bodily fluids to make art. That's where I draw the line. That shit
You think he's a
nasty.
hack?
You should be publicly shamed. Yeah.
Boo! Andy Warhol is hack. I'll say it.
That's wild. I can't
But
say
E40, E40's not hack.
E40's not a hack.
Sorry, what were you guys?
Absolutely nothing of worse.
Is that where you're going with that? You trying to say E40's a hack?
No.
He's a man who figured out his formula and
It's
he
just
cracked the
funny
code.
your inconsistency of what you hold to high art.
That man has been dropping 3 albums a year since the early 90s, maybe late 90s, somewhere in there. You gotta respect that.
Your hate is very case by case basis.
It is.
Dude, honestly, if you could rap about meth for 30 years, that's impressive.
That is impressive. Yeah, it's crazy. And he makes trash beats
I
like
shake
pretty
that-
good.
I shake the shit.
It takes.
What's that one song he has? It's about shaking a bottle and he makes
No
meth.
idea.
I don't know that one.
How to cook or something like
He's
that.
got a lot like that, smelling like a brick.
Or smelling like a brick, yeah.
But no, it takes talent to turn a trash beat into a decent song, and he's good at that. He's good at that.
Fair. I really do not listen to E40 at all.
You should.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't fuck with you.
That's E40.
No, he's
That's
the
Big Sean.
He's the verse in that song.
Okay.
So, a million things on my mind. Got a
Guys-
record deal online.
Yeah, I
Executive
really
bitch
don't
online.
remember that.
Why the hell isn't Big Sean that big? He like a normal looking dude.
No, it's. Oh.
I thought he was gonna be like a big dude, and he's like normal looking.
Yo, what? It's mid Sean.
And-
We got Lil, we got Big, and we got Mid Sean.
normal Sean.
Now we're hack.
The implication of normal Sean being mid. That's great.
Well, it's the middle.
And Big
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
too. Big
It's a
Boy's
good
not very
level.
big.
Because I don't think you understand what I'm saying. You have the Lils of rapper, the conjugation of Lil, or you can do the opposite.
But like Big X the Plug is big. Like that one makes sense.
So you're saying Lil Wayne makes sense because he's
Lil Wayne's
short,
a little guy, yeah.
but
And he came in when he was young. All that makes sense.
Mm.
It checks out.
What about Young?
Well, it's because when they came in when they were young, right?
So old dirty bastard's fine, but
yeah, but he started when he was.
R.I.P.
Well, no, he started when he was like 30, right? I don't know. He was like old even when he was young.
I did a segue. It's on the board. Wutang Clan is on.
Are you gonna segue it or? You
No,
just...
no. I'm gonna just reference it. We can keep talking about it for you.
I know this is a fine segue, yeah.
No. What was I saying? You watched the gears turn. You watched them
I don't
click
know.
in real
I'm
time.
a little toasty, and it was just disruptive enough to ruin my train of thought.
What were
Yes.
you saying?
Speaking of Wu-Tang Clan, though, I mean,
You fucking nailed that, kid.
everyone knows Dark Side of the Moon and the was it not? Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Wizard, I was gonna
Very
say
good.
Alice in Wonderland, but no, Wizard of Oz. You gotta do the Drunken Master, old Jackie Chan movie, and Liquid Swords, Wu-Tang Jizza album. They line up so perfectly.
All right.
Crazy.
Now I'll
It's crazy.
explain. The excited child tried to get it out.
Yeah.
So we
I stumbled through that one.
we have a hard time watching
God bless
movies
you.
and shit, especially even if they're classics. So our autistic way of doing it is finding a thematic album that matches the movie's vibe, and instead putting on that album over the movie. And we discovered that with Drunken Master, about 5 minutes into it is when you start the movie, start the album Liquid Swords by RZA or Jizza?
Jizza.
Jizza, and it will perfectly line up, and the choreography will be amazing, and just the way essentially that slapstick comedy and choreographed fights line up with either hip hop beats or classic rub drums, just any BPM in general is so satisfying. It makes the brain go like, ooh.
It's magic.
I will 100% agree with that because the evolution of that is the anime music video. Dude,
Wait a
I
second.
have
Let him go.
unironically shown friends Naruto clips with Suicide Boys over it in genuine excitement.
I've discovered rappers through AMVs.
Yeah, it's great. It perfectly lines up
That's
as
how
well.
I
I never even
discovered
thought
Lil Uzi Vert.
X was the king of that. All of his little music
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uzi
Suicide
also
Boys.
Uzi.
Yeah. It's tried and tested.
It's just you get the coolest fight scene of an anime, which was the Nine
but
Tails fight against.
it has to have hard
Pain.
808s because when that shit
Yeah.
goes as someone's punching, that's what I mean with Drunken because with the boom bap flow plus the kung fu choreography, it
flows
feels
in.
like water flowing. It's so
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
and you gotta smoke weed while you have to be
You
very
have-
high while
just
doing this.
absolutely cooked. Please do not be sober.
Yeah,
will
otherwise
not
you're
advocate-
wasting your
advocate.
time. But
It's
You're
a
like,
good
oh,
time.
this sucks.
It's a good time though.
or make your own anime music videos.
Ooh.
Like put on anime and then just put on like fucking drill. Watching Kaiju number 8, we just put on fucking like the new Yeet album. It was just gorilla hunting.
What happened to that guy?
Yeet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think 16-year-olds still have been in the audience.
Yeah, I don't know. I never listened to him, and now I hear nothing. So I don't know.
I don't know. We're 16, but we should know this. I'm kidding.
Wait a minute. It's been 7 years.
No, people in the comments are being mean and say me and Kaden are babies.
Oh, that is hilarious.
But what were you saying, Kaden? Did I
Something
make you
about
feel
Yeet.
bad and you lost your train of thought?
No, I said what I was gonna say.
What'd you say? I didn't hear it.
I don't remember now.
Aaron, what were you talking about?
Something about Yeet.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeet! That's what it was.
Off and how you guys are 16-year-olds.
Oh,
I was
no.
just saying I never listened to Yeet. What happened to him?
He had that. No, I do what I want. Go money for fun. Got money for fun. Yeah.
No idea. That's recent though.
That was on the Drake album.
Oh.
I hate that song so much. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
It
I
sucks.
see AMVs.
That's taking it too far.
I hate myself too much, but I feel like the new Suicide Squad Isekai is much better than I expected. You were texting us in the group chat, telling us you're like, be ready, this shit's ass. Or kinda. I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Have you watched it?
I have not. I've heard it's pretty mid for an isekai, and I heard I seen one clip of the fight scene. It was Harley versus a samurai girl.
Oh,
And it was-
Katana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
That's supposed to be
incredibly-
the point. No, apparently.
goofy.
So in the first episode, when she fights Katana, it's supposed to be really boring because it's in the normal DC universe.
Yeah,
And then once they get into the isekai, all of their powers change, and it's like fun anime fights.
yeah, fair. But the clip I see it, I was like, I would rock the shit out of this bitch with Katana. I don't care. It just felt so cringeworthy. to
Like
watch.
CW level choreography, dude.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I was surprised. I didn't see a lot of animes though. So
That's fair. Isekais are a lot to get into emotionally.
I don't know.
emotionally.
I've
It
seen.
takes it out of you.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought shouldn't it not?
who-
It's like a whole separate
All
little.
right.
Well,
Alright,
'cause
I'm gonna
sometimes
say
it
the
has-
wrong
It has
name.
the anime weird shit, fan service.
Ju-
and-
Yeah, I
Garu,
don't like the fan
who's
service.
the JJK guy that's way too overpowered?
Sakuna?
I saw him fight the big white guy. I saw what?
Gojo.
Gojo. I saw the Gojo fight that was remastered, and
Wrong. Maharaga versus Sakuna.
okay, you understand what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
right? I saw that, and I understand what people say when there is very good choreography and very good animation, and then I've seen My Hero fight scenes, and I cannot watch that show. I've avidly shit on My Hero on this podcast. He defends it, but Naruto has good choreography. Dragon Ball's literally like the grandfather of that shit.
why do most of the current shonens, other than the ones that are literally having millions of dollars poured into them, have such made fucking choreography?
Because they're just incredibly generic. Like MHA was super successful. Is super successful. Like just ending. But it's a very run of the mill shonen. It's the standard for shonen. So you're not going to get it to the very end when the big fight is happening. Like there will be cool fights. I'm sure the animators will animate something cool. Like the manga was very cool to read. But if you really
Do
want
you
the
have
good
a
scenes,
scene
gotta
that pops
invest.
out in mind where you're like, holy shit, that's good animation?
Yeah, when he fought the muscle dude in the woods.
Oh, I've seen that scene.
That shit was pretty badass. I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm crazy, but
I didn't
thought that
get
with
the
My
muscle
Hero. I
dudes.
thought it
It
was
was
pretty
probably
fun.
good.
I didn't
Yeah.
get the muscle dude's quirk.
See, it's the two variations. Like it's good. It's standard.
See,
And then later, when they give him the Spider-Man powers and he's swinging around like Spider-Man, they did that pretty good too. He's just like Spider-Man.
this is tying it back to the Isekai, the Suicide Isekai. My Adventures with Superman, also an HBO show, which is also kind of just an anime. It's been getting criticized for very mid choreography. Like
Is that the one where he's like a 20-year-old or
Yeah.
teenager or something like that?
yeah, it's
Okay.
a new take on a young Superman. Lois Lane is a Korean baddie, but Jimmy Olsen's black, and fucking Superman can go Super Saiyan. It's fun. I love it, but people really don't like it because they don't like the like I guess just the visual style, and the fight scenes are kind of mid.
Fair. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't really comment.
I don't like Superman.
Fuck
I
you.
like as a character, not too much.
You're also insane. That's insane coming from someone who loves MHA.
Fair, fair. I like my heroes to have problems.
Okay, see, that's proof that
Do you want the problems to be during their battles or when they're outside of battle?
During the battles, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, one.
Preferably both. but
Superman
if,
doesn't
if there's
fucking
one or the
train
other
wreck.
during the battles, yeah.
Superman doesn't pub stomp every guy he runs into. That's
No, just most of them.
no, that's a misconception. Most of the time, the writer's actually kind of shitty, and they make it so everybody can kind of fuck up Superman. But the cool part, other than the Boy Scout stuff you're talking about, there's no problem, he's perfect, is kind of the race and the implication of this super powerful race that has died out, and there's about 6 of this species left, and they are essentially like relics of a species that would have been a new god. Like in the DC universe, there is stupid power scaling, and essentially the Kryptonians are that stupid level of power scaling where all of the technology, all of the world building around it is an entire mythos of its own that you can just keep world building from, and it doesn't even have to have the Clark Kent.
So why would I follow Superman then? Sounds like there's much cooler stuff happening.
Because that's the Superman mythos. That
No,
is the Superman story.
Sounds
The
like
stuff you like of Invincible is just Superman shit with a little bit of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What's your take?
No, I'm with you on this one. I want to hear where Caden's coming from. Of how can you not like Superman?
It's boring.
That's insane.
Who's a non-boring character
Superman
for
is
you?
the pinnacle
Spider-Man,
of a good
Nightcrawler,
person.
Flash.
So you like funny characters.
Yeah, I like ones that talk a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it comes down to you've always been into the street level, like, I guess, like, kind of witty, you like the MCU,
Oh, yeah.
so do I.
I would say
think,
Constantine's more fun than Superman, though. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
yeah, but I'm such
So
a
is
Superman
Raven. If you
fanboy.
want to talk about like the powerful DC ones, there's so many cooler guys.
But all those people are very flawed and very dark and edgy characters.
That's what makes them
I
cool.
Yeah, 100%.
obviously.
Don't get me wrong. But you gotta have the good guy. And you gotta like the good guy.
No,
It's just insane that you can't.
no,
yeah,
he's kind
no.
of a dweeb. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's the Midwestern in me, and also that my parents are an immigrant, so it's the double like lining up with two different themes of his story. But I could, when I see wholesome moments of him on a farm or helping some like lady save her cat, and then he's at like winning a bale throwing competition, stuff like that. That's super wholesome. That makes me smile and love the character. And then also seeing him literally go through a fucking volcano fighting
No, I wanna see
demons,
him-
gutting entire monsters. That's a cool contrast.
I want to see him grappling with how to kill a man.
How do you feel about Goku?
Goku's pretty good. I like Goku.
Goku's the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, but he's
I
less of a
disagree.
dweeb. He makes jokes. He's more of a fun guy.
I think he's
Goku's
kind of
pretty
based.
Yeah,
It's
no,
totally
he's
based.
much stupider for sure too. It makes
Yeah.
him more fun.
But he's also
Yeah, Superman's like a
farmer who's
competent,
simple.
smart guy. He's super nice. He's super strong. What's the downside?
You just
where's his
hate
caveat?
him because he's better.
Yeah,
So you're saying you don't like Clark Kent because he's a nerd?
yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. Batman's cool because he's a playboy millionaire, but Superman's a nerd. He's a journalist, a narc. What?
Now you're getting it. Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I can't even argue. That's yeah, fair. I
And they
guess.
fixed it with Invincible. They made him kill like whole cities.
Oh my god. Dude, I watch entire video essays of people complaining about how there are fans that only want evil Superman and say Superman's boring, and I go, no, everyone.
Yeah, where the fuck is Burn 2?
Is what?
Brightburn.
No, that one. I'm waiting.
I don't know. Call the fucking director.
Kate is a fucking bad man.
Did you enjoy the first one?
I never seen it. Actually.
Oh.
Dude,
Yeah.
The Boys is airing right now. Honestly, okay, so I kind of let The Boys cook. Episode 4 was really good, but I was kind of like up and down on a roller coaster of the first couple episodes. Have you seen any of it?
Not
I got bored by episode
not a
2.
season 4. I've seen like little clips of it.
So they're definitely playing into the Trump stuff. And as someone that is very happy to go Orange Man bad, even I'm like, yo, lay it on a little thick, bro. And I feel like maybe that's what's alienating audiences because they have a lot of edgelord fans. But I think instead it's probably just that burning out. I keep
I
saying
feel like
this
it's
about
gonna
the
get good by the end of the season, but yeah, I got bored by episode 2. I don't know. I'll probably go back.
I keep saying this about the Amazon shows, but they have the same burnout as the MCU. If you don't just wrap up the story in a 1 to 2 season, like, because they had it by the 3rd season, they easily could have killed the Homelander.
Yeah, recently it hasn't gone well.
They're going a lot with Butcher's kid or Homelander's kid.
Yeah. No, it does go in a fun direction.
No,
in
Like
the
they're
new...
tying it
No,
up with
Aaron.
Gen V.
Aaron, no. Aaron, no.
No,
God, no.
No.
Good Lord,
we're
no.
not going to talk.
Rather
We're
put
not
a
going to go.
44
Orange
in
Man
my
bad.
Good Lord, no.
44 in my mouth.
Old man sleepy. Orange Man go. Border.
Grr.
We're spineless. I love it. Let's make fun of comics again.
Y'all remember the Superheroes Squad show? Is that what that was? With the little bobbleheads?
I have it pulled up on my
With
phone
the
because I
little
thought Caleb would
bobbleheads.
not
Yeah, they were like
recognize
little.
this.
It was all the Marvel guys, but they were like little. Just there's like Funko Pop before they were a thing. They were all like little guys.
So essentially, the setup is they were all literally like Funko Pop dolls, but it was all of the Marvel universe on one island, and it was called Hero City. And the villains were constantly trying to take it over. And the audience insert was either Falcon or who was the other one?
I don't remember, but all I remember is they had fucking everybody.
Yeah, it was a sitcom. It was a Marvel sitcom. It was hilarious, and it was.
I mean, it's definitely for like 6 to 8 year olds.
But yet-
if you're in that demographic, ooh, that shit hit. Then that's crazy. That was a good show. They had like Silver Surfer. They had like who's that-
MODOK.
Yeah, who's that one big red Hulk guy? But like not Red Hulk. It was like he had a dome.
Oh, not A-Bomb.
They had that guy. They had everybody. It was crazy.
Yeah, they had some like D-list level characters. Like it was where I honestly learned a lot. So there's two shows that I'll credit for me learning so much about comics: Superhero Squad and Young Justice. Young Justice, because I was too stupid when watching the DCAMU, like Justice League or Batman, I was like 4 to 6 years old when I was watching Teen Titans and like that
I was
era
gonna say Teen
stuff.
Titans. That shit.
I
that
was
great.
literally 4 years old. I could not remember that Slade was Deathstroke.
No, there were reruns for so long though.
Fair enough. But when Young Justice was out and I was like 9 years old, that was my shit. And when I was 7 years old, it was Superhero Squad. So that was like just when I was able to remember names. Maybe I'm just stupid.
50-50.
Yeah, I think it also took me a little bit to realize Slade was Deathstroke. I was like, they look the same. Who is this guy?
They look familiar.
Yeah, but they could never bring Red X. Is that the Teen Titans character? Slade's fucking little sidekick.
Robin?
Is the reveal that it's Robin?
It's Robin. Yeah. He's
Oh,
a
shit,
Double
yeah.
agent.
Oh
It's like
shit!
Brady Bunch,
Spoilers.
I'm pretty sure. It's spoilers for
12 years ago.
Yeah. Womp womp. Do you guys remember I know it was on the PlayStation 2. It was the Teen Titans video game.
I had it for the GameCube.
Oh,
I think
Dude,
it
yeah,
might have been the
GameCube
same one.
was
Cool
Same time.
as shit. My friends had it. I never had a GameCube. I
Dude,
was
the
always
GameCube
jealous.
Is
my older
peak,
cousin
yeah.
had one.
I had a GameCube for so long.
Was the
'cause we
Teen
didn't get
Titan-
the new ones?
was-
So GameCube is where it's at, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, not for much longer, but yeah.
Well, people still. He was telling us about how like GameCube is being kept alive by Smash
Yeah, sure.
Just Smash, but
or other retro games because
Yeah.
Nintendo is so anal about porting games and they
Yeah.
hate their fans.
All I know is I love the GameCube and that shit. This motherfucking Gauntlet, Turok, Teen Titans game.
Do you think we
That shit
can
was where it was
easily
at.
get a GameCube?
Yeah.
Probably. You
Let's
could
get a
probably
GameCube.
also emulate a lot of those onto something.
But it'd be cool if we had a GameCube
Fair.
Let's get a GameCube. Yeah, those things are sick. I
and
love
then
that
get
game.
Teen Titans Go. Oh
Go.
fuck!
We talked
You
about that on
fucked
the
up.
show too, though.
I did, yeah.
We already talked about that.
Unironically, pretty funny. I can't hate on Teen Titans Go too much.
That was like episode 4 or 5. We talked about that. Yeah.
Caleb,
I
what
like
do you
Teen
know
Titans
better,
Go.
Nick or Cartoon Network?
Oh, probably more Cartoon Network. But I do know-
$4,000 for
No.
one of them.
there's
No, I
something
know it's like $100 normally. That's crazy though.
But
Oh
like
shit!
I'm
Can you
pretty
not
familiar with
just go to, like,
Nickelodeon, but
GameStop and buy
definitely
a
Cartoon
refurbished
Network more.
GameCube
Okay.
anymore?
No, they don't sell old consoles.
They don't sell GameCubes at GameStop?
Games Ahoy maybe.
Do you
Of
know what
course
happened to
GameStop's dying.
GameStop?
Yeah, I was gonna say, of course they're dying. What the fuck? All they should do is sell old retro consoles. That's what, like, keep them alive.
Oh, it definitely
That's
didn't.
crazy. Yeah, I suppose not. Shit. They gotta push their stock harder, I think.
They do Pokemon cards now.
That's crazy.
Oh, good for them.
They're
They're like Walmart.
what this week we're gonna try doing. Last week we did the guessing game, where we set a 45-second timer, and
Okay.
this week's theme is Cartoon Network characters.
Okay.
I already have a couple in my head, but whoever would like to go first, or if you have a character right off the dome and you want to make Caden fail horribly because he's really bad.
Okay. No parameters for me. For
grabbed
questions.
I
to
grabbed
ask.
this sword and now I'm autistic.
What was
or
that one
able to
show?
do
Because I do have a character in mind.
I just thought of a character, but I don't remember his name, so I'm not. What was that one?
Say you don't
That's
know
how
the
this
character.
works.
Yeah, no, that's why. It's real quick. What was that? Do you remember the show? It was like El Tigre or something. It was like the
Mhm.
Mexican family. He had like cat claws or something. He's like
Yeah.
a superhero. What was that guy's name?
I think that was El Tigre.
Was it?
It might have been.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I got
don't-
that in like 5
El Tigre
seconds. Let's
Jr.?
go.
I don't remember, but yeah, that was. I remember liking that show too. That was a good one.
Wasn't the kid named Nacho or something?
All right,
I don't know. I don't remember.
We're gonna make Kaden do it first as a little test, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna do it for you.
Wait, I gotta come up with a guy.
No, I already have. I have multiple written down.
Oh, okay.
Let him good.
I understand.
It's a yes or no based thing. I will only answer yes or no.
Mhm.
I'm not perfect though, so if you fucking ask me a question that fucks with me, you're gonna burn into your time. Yes or no? Be specific with your questions.
Caleb's not in this.
Caleb's not in this.
All right.
Do you want me to start a timer?
I have the stopwatch up.
Okay.
When I will start when you want me to.
Before or after 2010?
Dude, yes or no?
Oh, before 2010.
No.
What Oh my god, why do I have so hard to think of fucking questions, dude? Cartoon Network show. Chowder.
No.
Is it in Chowder?
No.
Is it in Flapjack?
Nope.
Adventure Time.
No.
Regular show.
Yeah.
Mordecai.
No.
Rigby.
Yeah.
Hey. I couldn't think of questions. I could just start listing shows though. I was like, are they animated? I don't fucking know. That's a bad question.
Oh my goodness. All right, so you saw that abomination.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do much better actually.
It's a lot of pressure.
All right, I will let you tell me when to start the timer. I have the character in mind.
Okay.
Yes or no question.
Okay. All right, I think I'm ready. Is it
Start.
male or female?
Yes. No.
Genderless.
No.
Multiple genders.
No. I can. You
Ask-
ask a yes or
Is
no.
it
You said
male?
is it a
Oh,
male
I'm
or
so sorry.
female?
Is it male?
Yes.
Okay. Is it before 2010?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Flapjacks?
No.
Is it in? Fuck, I don't know.
You got this.
Ask like things about it. Like,
Oh,
is
I
it
don't-
an animal?
Does he? What? Oh, does he have powers?
No.
Okay.
You got 10 seconds.
Can he drive?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it an Adventure Time? At all?
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh. I'm not gonna do good at this game.
Do you have a character in mind?
I do.
Okay. I will.
Wait. Let me look. Wait. Fuck. Does this guy have a name? Wait a second.
God damn it.
So
I
he's a character
hate
you know.
you.
He's a character you know.
I hate you.
I've got a character if you want.
I think.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, of course that's his name. All right, kill me, go. I got it for next time.
All right. I'm confident. I got this. And start. Is it a human?
No.
Is it a monster?
No.
Is it an animal?
Kind of.
Okay. Is this show animated?
Yes.
Okay. Boy or girl?
Boy.
Is it a young kid?
Ask if it's a boy and I'll say yes.
Oh, yeah. Is it a boy?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. Is it Foster's Home? Is that the show?
No.
Is it is it a fantasy show or
No.
so it's a comedy?
Kind of, yes.
Oh fuck. Okay. Are
seconds.
they in Gumball?
No.
Oh fuck.
And that's time.
Oh god, who was it?
It's Chowder.
Oh shit.
This is a
Oh,
lot
okay.
harder.
I'll switch my character. I was gonna do Schnitzel from Chowder, but I was gonna call him Rada Rada Guy, and I was like, his name's not Rada Rada Guy. What the fuck is his name? So I had to
Oh
look
my
it
god,
up.
I watch people do this all the time and they just nail it. I last week I nailed it in like 12 seconds. This is harder than I thought. All right, one of us
Alright,
has to
Caleb.
get this.
I gotta ask questions. Okay.
Yeah, I got a character. Caleb, Carlos, you got the timer.
All right, reset. 3, 2, 1, start.
Is it male?
Yeah.
Is it a human?
Yeah.
Is it Flapjack?
Nope.
Is it related to the misadventures of Flapjack?
Nope.
Is it related to Adventure Time?
Nope.
Is it related? Is it before 2010?
Yep.
Um.
Like Dexter's Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Is it related to Dexter?
Nope.
Ooh, fuck. Oh fuck. I don't even know. Does he wear glasses?
Yes.
Does he have brown hair?
No.
Does he have black hair?
No.
Does he have blonde hair?
Yeah.
Is it Johnny? Not Johnny Test. Ooh.
It's a Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
Oh, I stole
Is he old? Is he young?
It was John Bravo.
Let's go. I stole it.
Oh, you can play Steelsy.
I guess so now.
Making up rules. I respect it.
You're struggling with that one.
It's-
Hold on.
All right,
I-
go. I got one.
guess I
Caden,
don't know
start.
cartoon
Start. Ask
characters.
questions.
Before 2010.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls. In the Powerpuff Girls.
No.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's fucking go. We're figuring this out.
All right, that was a record.
can move
Holy
on.
shit, yeah.
I got one more character.
Oh, you got
Okay,
one?
you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
All
we're
right,
ask
Carlos, this
questions.
one's you.
This one's me. All right.
Okay, you're doing great at this.
I got this. All right, I'm gonna ask the same questions again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Before 2010.
I think so.
Whoa, you think so? That threw me for a loop.
Let's go around 2010s.
In the Foster's home.
No.
Chowder.
No.
Adventure Time.
No.
What else is around that area? El Tigre in that one. Fuck.
Biggest characters. 25.
Remember that one show where they all wore like orange, and there was that one kid with black hair, and he had like
Not
white.
that one.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Ooh. Isn't it a show we've already named before?
Yeah.
Fuck! Why would you do that?
Is it Shaggy?
No.
Is it Courage? Ding, 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 ding.
Shit, who was that?
Captain Knuckles.
Oh, Flapjack! How do you feel about Flapjack?
Didn't ask about
I forgot
Flapjack.
about Flapjack.
2010 is like just when the era of new
That was a
Cartoon
switch,
Network shows
yeah.
started. That's so interesting because it's hard to place it. 'Cause
There
there's
was
some...
the 90s switch from Hanna-Barbera to like Johnny Bravo and whatever, and then 2010s, and then 2016, I guess, to when we grew up.
What are the new shows?
I don't know.
Is the Sanjay and Craig Cartoon Network?
That was Nick.
Over.
Owl House?
That one's Disney. That's a new one.
Fuck.
I only know that one because that's the Gravity Falls creator too. That's a decent one, or one of the people who worked on Gravity Falls.
No idea. I really would have no idea.
Damn.
Three Stooges as a background has been great this whole time. Let me say,
It's fine.
people gotta watch more Three Stooges. Slapstick's where it's at.
And they skirt the laser beams better than most modern comedians.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing blackface in the first episode, and
Yeah,
then
we
the
pulled
joke
up a
was that
random
they were not
episode,
doing blackface.
And they put black paint on the character's face, but it's because they were painting a thing, and they didn't do any like racial. Just I don't know. It looked bad though. They painted themselves in a bad.
yeah,
they
it
put
was
them-
blackface, but it
but
wasn't.
They put themselves in a corner, but I don't know. Yeah,
And that's I don't know how they get away. I guess just the times probably.
Yeah, it was the 60s.
Yeah. No, the episode we were watching, they were in ancient Egypt, and everybody was just a white guy, but there was one black guy there, and I was really caught up on it. And Kane's just like, "What do you mean? He got a job?" Like,
He was just like a background guy. They weren't like, yeah, he was just, I don't know. They weren't, I don't know.
yeah. I sometimes there's a demon in me that looks for stuff like that. Like, it's blackface.
But maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know, yeah. Slapstick's
Yeah,
good though. The slapstick's good.
Like right now, they're giving Moroccan vibes.
I'm surprised Caden hasn't said anything about your guys' dogs.
What dogs?
You guys aren't wearing shoes.
Oh, I was gonna say something. I
Oh.
don't want to draw attention to it though.
Well, don't put your soles on the fucking foot. Oh, no, the
They're not
table.
getting the dogs for free. I got socks on.
Yeah, I put on socks.
Yeah, we're covered.
I feel like you find feet disgusting.
We're
Feet are
easy,
fucking nasty.
breezy, beautiful cover girl over here. We got on socks.
There you go.
I don't mind. I don't find feet particularly interesting or attractive.
I'm
but
impartial. I just
Yeah,
don't
I'm
care.
impartial
Unless
to
it's
feet.
gross feet.
don't show me whatever you're gonna show me.
You know, we're moving
Aaron,
on.
stop whatever
Yeah,
you're
we're-
doing right now.
We're moving on. What the hell is?
I'm actually in agreement. So let's move on.
What's bass boosting cars? What does that mean?
Base boosted cars?
Bass boosted cars. Yeah.
Oh, was that when we were talking shit about basic cars? I don't know who wrote that. Aaron, why'd you write bass boosted cars?
Just annoying people in their cars walking around bass boosted. I just want you to read the top part of this top article right there. No, please, just trust me. I think it's just interesting.
8
You got an
common
opinion
sexual
on bass
fetishes.
boosted cars?
Most popular.
Ben had a
No,
pretty
just the top part
base
about the most
boosted
common
car.
fetish.
We can definitely
Don't
blur
move
that
around.
Which
name,
which
but
one?
I had it.
It was
God
he had
damn you.
like a subwoofer in the back of his car. It was cool to ride in it, but I'm sure it's pretty annoying.
Don't touch the screen, just that top part right there, at the very top.
Some of the top fetishes that couples seem to foot fetish is the most common fetish of all. 11% of the population has a foot fetish. More popular than cuckolding, 8%.
I didn't know there was percentages. That's cool.
That
Oh.
sounds right though. Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest one.
I didn't know cuckolding
There's
was
a
so
scientific
common.
reason because when your brain is developing, that part of your
God
brain.
damn it, Aaron. Why the fuck did you do this? You're a fucking piece of shit. We said no, you got hit with the sword, and you did it anyway. You're fucking unbelievable. You son of a bitch.
See, we have 3 mics. You could have had a mic this whole time. We choose not to.
Yeah, let's
I got an opinion
Never
on
mind.
Dr. Disrespect.
well, obviously bad.
Yeah, I never heard of that guy before I found out he's a pedo, so that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I did learn he was tall
Well-
as shit. That's it.
I don't
But
know if-
apparently his
yeah,
whole
if they're
thing was,
red.
I guess he was kind of like cool and had one-liners and was like edgy
How the
enough.
fuck he get away with that shit for 4 years, though? What the fuck? Twitch banned him and he kept that shit hidden? That's gross.
They were, I guess he was Twitch's biggest creator at the time.
Yeah, but they banned him off Twitch and then just said nothing?
Yeah,
This shit should have happened 4
Yeah,
years ago.
I,
Very good legal team.
This shit should
I
have
hate to quote someone as gross as the MMA guru, but he said, "What are you guys doing over in America? People are getting outed as nonces, and you guys just laugh and point."
Well, and then there's the other section that will just murder them.
Yeah, no, I always get scared when people say that, not because.
Is it wrong to say death penalty for pedos? Is that
Yeah,
is that
no,
a wrong
I don't
statement?
feel like it's wrong. Instead, I'm
'Cause
just
I
like,
feel like that's fair.
You want to make sure there's justice involved.
Yeah, no, just instead
The due
a weird
diligence is
a
done.
weird Batman like thing comes into my head of like, where does the line stop? Because then like I guess
When you diddle kids, yeah, that's kind of
that's
should
it.
be where it
That's-
is.
But,
yeah,
but
that
what about
should-
rape? Because I feel the same way.
I feel
about
like you
rape.
should be castrated. I don't know if death.
Yeah,
penalty-
you know what?
Because-
That's a good. Yeah, just chop everything off. Yeah.
Isn't that a lot of the time the response?
Is it?
Chemical castration? Not a lot of the time, but that is.
There's
there's a thing
definitely that
in
response
Family
where
Guy that
They
happens.
do it chemically. No, they should mutilate.
Chris gets chemically
Chop that shit.
castrated,
I do understand.
but then
where
he
your anger
sees
is coming
naked
from,
people
but
in
due
library and he gets
to,
on PP hard.
like you can't be cruel or unusual punishments.
That's not cruel and unusual. That's fair and just.
Yeah, but under U.S. law.
Yeah, I
it
guess
would-
we don't
it
have
would
to
be
defend
classified.
pedophiles at all. There's no reason we have to. It's just instead
Yeah.
it does. Feel
Nor
good.
should you?
No, I'm
No,
not
definitely
saying
not.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just saying. Like, what-
Jesus. Instead, I'm saying it just feels weird to say about anyone like they should fucking die and like they
Unless
deserve
it's-
no light. God's
Unless
light
it's
should not
Kendrick.
touch their soul. Like
Unless it's Kendrick telling Drake, people like him should die.
Yeah.
I fully stand behind it.
yeah, no, I do think pedophiles should rot in a cell, but the whole idea of, I guess, just killing seems so intense for me because I just don't like killing in general. I guess
I understand.
I'm a pussy. I don't like
feel
the
like-
idea of death.
We should give him at least give him the chance to, self-end or rot in the cell.
Suicide's an option.
That's a yeah. There you go.
Uh,
We'll either chop your dick off or there's the yeah. Here you go. Here's the gun.
Well,
God
it's
damn
either rot in the cell or do it yourself.
Caleb's been leaning, so he's only halfway in
Oh,
some of the
yeah, I'm
time.
so sorry.
Fucking Aaron.
It's
I don't know if I wanted to say it. You
You're
guys set it up so perfectly. earlier.
You're good. You're good. I don't care. Fuck. What was I gonna say? What were we just talking about? Oh, pedophiles. We can move on.
Yeah.
Fucking Dr. Disrespect. No, our point was though is that in America, for some reason, with enough money, you can just sweep that shit under the rug, and not in a conspiratorial way. Just instead, like it gets caught up in litigation forever.
Yeah, you just contest it and stalemate it, and then eventually you lose. But everyone's a loser at that point, like due to monetary loss on the victim side.
You look like you have gears turning. You want to move on?
Yeah, I was thinking about how to move on, but I ain't got a good segue.
Instead,
so.
I'm gonna schizobabble about Robert Anton Wilson.
Who the fuck is Robert Anton Wilson?
So, have you heard of the book Doors of Perception?
Nope.
All right. Have you heard of the Masks of the Illuminati or the Illuminatus trilogy that coined the term the Illuminati in the pop culture zeitgeist?
Nope.
So, Robert Anton Wilson was a writer that was fairly involved with the psychedelic culture, and
the reason I got interested in him is he wrote a book called The Masks of the Illuminati, where it's about a day in Vienna where James Joyce, Albert Einstein, Alister Crowley, and Carl Jung all meet and hang out.
Okay.
Everett. And I just find that, one, to be such a cool, like, collab or crossover of all of these different minds, like the occult circle of Aleister Crowley, and then Albert Einstein, the actual objective hard reasonist, like science, and then James Joyce, you have the modernist there, Carl Jung representing the mind. Dude, I can't stop burping.
Sounds kind of painful. Crowley is a weirdo, dog.
Yeah, I kind of want to buy a couple of his books.
Wait. Those guys were the original Illuminati?
That's the implication.
James Joyce?
I mean, it is kind of crazy. So,
That's great. I don't trust that guy.
James Joyce, when he wrote, I think, Dubliners or Midnighters to Dubliners, someone will correct me, but I believe essentially he fled Ireland, moving to Sweden, or at least continental Europe, because he was fearful of not only the British crown but Irish aristocrats essentially coming for his head, because he was just talking about how the average Irishman was just like, they all had diarrhea and were alcoholics and none of them could read, and everybody was just like villager brain to the max. And he in that process, he
a lot of the bigwigs didn't like him, so he was fearful of being in Ireland. He goes to Vienna, and in the process ends up getting really cool with Freud, Carl Jung. He ends up taking Sam Beckett, the writer of Waiting for Godot, as a student, and Sam Beckett fucks his daughter so that he could get in closer with Joyce, and ends up moving in and living with Joyce, I'm pretty
Sorry,
sure.
what? Back up a couple steps there. What?
Samuel Beckett was obsessed with James Joyce because essentially James Joyce was like he represented the modernist movement. He was kind of like the Kanye of his
Nope,
times.
that's not what I meant by back up a little bit. You say he fucked his daughter?
Yeah, I was going to get there.
Oh.
Somehow Lewis Carroll gets involved in this, but anyways, Samuel Beckett really wanted to be
Why was that needed?
what? To fuck his daughter?
Yeah.
Well, she's schizophrenic.
Dog, I bet it went crazy. Because that kind of medication.
I don't know. I
back
think
then.
love, passion, work, love, a bit of all of it came together. I'm sure it wasn't just a political move, just so that he could be more involved with Joyce's family. I'm sure he actually did love Joyce's daughter, or at least lust for her. But yeah, it was probably also for a political move of being involved with Joyce's family, because in the writing of
That's how you gotta get in the Illuminati, huh? That's crazy. Noted.
well, no, I can explain with Crowley how that all happened, but with Joyce, when he was writing Finnegan's Wake, he was going blind and essentially going mad as well. So Samuel Beckett, yeah, Samuel Beckett was the one who wrote Finnegan's Wake. Essentially, I'm kind of majorly shit talking Joyce. Joyce is a genius. He wrote Finnegan's Wake, but he was writing on like tapestries, like writing one letter at a time.
Being the most extra bitch.
Yeah, I heard on Love and Party they said it was just from him eating too much ass, and that led into his genius. But
I got pink eye. I can't see no more.
Is that how it works? You extract the knowledge?
Yes, knowledge is extracted from the butthole.
Yeah, holy shit. That's why so many religions forbid it.
I do think there is
That's why
sexual.
I'm a fucking genius.
I
Holy
think
shit.
wisdom does come from sexual revelation.
All right.
No, we're not wrapping up yet. I want to talk about
there's
Crowley.
more.
I want to talk about Crowley. No, we got a third person here. We can go longer than usual. I don't care.
We're not sorry. We're not done.
Cry about it.
Crowley
That's more of the Illuminati stuff. So the dawn of the Golden Dawn was essentially what kind of inspired what we understand as the Illuminati a little bit. So did the Theologians and the Freemasons. But essentially, Alister Crowley was a rich British kid who inherited a large amount of his money. In the process of him traveling Europe and traveling around the world, he learned about occult stuff. He tried to join the Golden Dawn, and they thought he was way too much of a punk, like, party boy, and he instead completely overtook everything.
He was too much of a party boy?
Yeah. He
Wow.
overtook everything, writing a bunch of dissertations and diss tracks at the time and being like, fuck you, and integrated Kabbalah into the Golden Dawn. And then he wrote his own deck of tarot and kind of in that process developed his own cult following outside of the Golden Dawn so that he
damn
was
kids.
capable of overtaking it. And then every
So
modern
stupid.
author or musician...
Stupid kids trying to come in and change everything. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that is kind of what
It's
happened.
unbelievable.
If I may also interject, Freemasons must be fuming at paid Masons.
Is it three Masons or Freemasons?
Freemasons.
Oh, fuck me.
Have you been saying three?
It shows what I know. I could have just been making this up. But
Do continue.
well,
I don't
it's
know
just
what a mason is.
so that
Isn't that a job? Like a stonemason?
yeah.
You get it.
They're doing that for free? That's crazy.
I think it started from the Crusades. They were a sect of the either Spanish or Italian. One of the Catholic guys, they split off, attempting to uphold and gather knowledge and withhold the Catholic Western society. And then it slowly became a secret organization, and people were wearing rings. And Hitler actually hunted down the Freemasons.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there.
That was a whole lot. That was a whole lot.
I'm dropping schizophrenic dog whistles all over this podcast.
Yeah, I got nothing for that. I got nothing for
Yeah,
that.
you were here for like the first 10 minutes as well.
There was more dog whistles in the beginning? What the hell is going on over here? Wait a second.
Man, don't worry about it.
What are we doing over here?
We're
Hang
having
on.
fun.
We're having
That's
fun.
not the fun we
We're-
need to be having.
Yes,
We're
it
having
is.
silly.
Hey,
silly.
no,
We're
that-
sorry.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, now we're
It's on
sorry? We're
camera
done?
now.
Sorry. This sounds like sorry. What the fuck?
Aaron, get the meme.